Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's Cameron Mitchell. We back with another video. It's gonna be short and simple today, but I think one of the hardest parts of your journey to becoming better, or just getting to that next stage in life, is really that waiting period. Not knowing how things are gonna play out, even though you're doing everything that you already can do. For the most part, there's things that's in our control. You know what I'm saying? Your effort, your attitude, your perspective, that's within your control, but there's a lot of things that are outside of your control. For an example, right now I'm stacking my money, I'm going to work, going to the gym, resting, recovering, making sure I'm reading. All of these things are in my control, but recently my Honda Accord started leaking again. And the first time it leaked, I had spent maybe $1,500 back in December getting it fixed. Was that in my control? No. But what was in my control was, previously, before I found out it was leaking, having the money to get it fixed, and then the fact that I'd go get it fixed rather than trying to sell the vehicle. That's within my control. And like I said, it's leaking again, and I had came to a fork in the road where it's like, okay, Cam, you can either keep this vehicle, you can fix it again and keep it, or you can sell it and get another vehicle. And I figured that, I'd much rather just get it fixed again and then keep it, because that's a waiting process too. I'm already doing everything that I can do. I'm already doing the things that I'm supposed to do. So why would I backtrack and start all over from the beginning and buy somebody else's issue? So it's like, that can correlate to business, that can correlate to a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It may not be what you want right now, but you just keep doing what you need to do. If you just keep doing not necessarily what you're already doing, but if you just keep doing what you know you're supposed to do and handle the things that you know are within your realm of control, that's really all you can do. And I think just being patient and waiting is probably the hardest thing, especially when you already know you're doing what you can already do. Another example, like, I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but it could be as far as a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing what you're doing in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You taking a girl on dates, you asking her like where you can improve on as a man. I don't know, to just make the relationship better, right? But anything outside of that is out of your control, bro. You can't control how she feel. You can't control, who she want to be with or what her thoughts are. You just got to control what you do, how you lead it, how you carrying yourself. Because at the end of the day, literally, that's all you can do. So there's no point of trying to worry about things that are outside of your control. And even if you're not in a relationship, bro, like I said, it's waiting. The hardest part is waiting on the person to come into your life that can add on to your life, that will make you a better person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't end up in bad relationships solely because they're toxic or because they have a lot of baggage. They just, that comes with it, but that's a result of not being able to wait. That's being impatient. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be patient, especially in the building phase of your life, because it's a game of chess, not checkers. So you make the wrong move, or you move too early, or you don't think about the steps after your initial step. It's gonna set you back, and it may not happen initially. And that's why I always go back to saying, like, everything you do is a lagging indicator, because it's not like what you're not doing isn't working. It's just taking time for it to manifest. But the point of action until the outcome, everything in between, that's all you, bro. So just control what you can control, because trying to rush it, like, it's a domino effect, bro. I'm telling you, like, if I was to, a few months ago, back in February, if I wanted to sell my car, I would have just sold it and got another car. Now, would I have a better vehicle? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But would I have learned my lesson? No, because I did that with all my previous other cars. I sold it, got another car, sold it, got another car. You know what I'm saying? So I I don't feel like my lesson would have been learned. Now I'm learning the lessons. Now I'm knowing that I gotta stay on top of everything if I don't want anything to go wrong. And just like in life, you gotta stay on top of your business. You gotta stay on top of your health. You gotta stay on top of your knowledge as far as how the world works. Because if not, it's going to crumble. It's not a matter of like if, it's a matter of when. But if you stay on top of everything and just wait for everything to catch up and wait for your 3D reality to catch up, bro, like you're gonna be good. And I think this is more so a note to myself